Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Shark Flexstyle Hairdryer. I have reviewed the Hyper IQ hairdryer as well from Shark. I have a full review of that on my channel, but I was really excited to try this one out because it's supposed to be very similar to the Dyson Airwrap, which has been like a huge sensation everywhere. So I wanted to try this one out. I'm gonna give you my full thoughts. I've been using this for over a month now and I have a lot of thoughts. So let's go ahead and get started. First things first, I need to obviously brush out my hair. I've just had it up in a Perfect Hair Care towel after a shower. So it's like definitely more dry towards the ends, but it's still pretty wet. And to use the wrap stylers, I need it to be more dry. So let me show you the features of all of this. So I got the bundle where it comes with 3 different selections. I believe you can get every single attachment if you want to. It'd just be a little bit more expensive, but I didn't need every single attachment. I think the other 2 is like the concentrated styler, so where it like really concentrates it, which I didn't think I needed. And then I think there's a paddle brush instead of the oval brush as well. So the attachments that I got are the oval brush, which I was so excited about this because I used to use the Revlon one-step styler and absolutely love that. The left and right curling barrels, and then the diffuser, which I need obviously because I have curlier hair, wavy curly hair. The way that this works is everything attaches to the top here and it just snaps right in. You have a little lever right here where you unlock it and it goes down and then you snap it back in. It's really easy to put all of the attachments on and they like come off really easily. The other thing that's absolutely amazing in my opinion is you don't need another attachment to just blow dry your hair. All you do, instead of like, doing it like this so it's a little bit more comfortable, there's this button here that you swivel this and then it becomes like a normal hair dryer look, which is really cool. Your airflow comes from the bottom here, so make sure you're not putting your hand over this because that's where the air sucks in. And then on the bottom here you have all your controls. So you have your on off button. As you can see, that lit up. So I have it at the max speed, which is the top one, and then I had it at the max heat, which is that one, and you can easily just push the button and change it. And one thing I did discover recently, so first of all, this is the Cool Shop button, but one thing I discovered literally yesterday is that you can take the heat all the way off. So you can switch this on. And you see how it's gone? Do you see how the buttons came off? Then it was cool air. So really cool feature. I didn't realize that until literally yesterday that you could turn it all the way off and make it just like cool air coming out if you wanted. So what I'm gonna do is blow dry my roots and get it so I'm a little bit more ready to use these stylers. I will say the diffuser attachment is literally exactly the same as the one for the Hyper IQ, which I'm so happy about because the best feature here is this moves side to side, and which moves these little things which have airflow. So these little tongs have airflow through it, and if you're a curly girl, this is great for your roots to really get in there, but you can make them shorter or longer if you prefer. I absolutely loved my other Hyper IQ hairdryer. I won't need it now because I have this, so I think I'm gonna give it away to a family member. And yeah, but it's absolutely amazing. At the end, I will talk about the pros and cons of both and give you my opinion of who should maybe get just the regular one and who should get the Flex style. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm not going to show you how I use this attachment because I have a full video, in the other one, and you can really see how I love the diffuser attachment. It's absolutely amazing. I will show you briefly the oval brush because one thing about the Flex style I will say is if you have curly hair, like if you have really, really curly hair, the curlers might not be for you. I might suggest you just use a regular curling iron because they're not going to get out your kinks like back here. So my hair is curliest in the back here, and if I let my hair, like let's say air dry, and I don't brush through it with something like this, I can still see like the kinks after using the curlers. So just something to keep in mind depending on your curl type of what to use. Okay, so first off, I'm going to use the 5-in-1 leave-in spray from Hask. I love this stuff so much. It is a detangler, and it also protects blonde shades, and it also has, let's see, provides thermal protection as well. I thought it said how much, but I guess not on here. But yeah, so this is a heat protectant, leave-in, detangler, like all the things. So I just shake the bottle. And although the Shark hairdryer, one of the reasons I absolutely love it is it's supposed to not damage your hair like other heat products would. I still use a heat protectant every time because you're still putting heat on your hair. It might not be as much heat, but it's still heat. All right, we're all brushed out, so I'm gonna just show you briefly how powerful this actually little tool is. I believe technically it's not as powerful as the Hyper IQ, but this is more of like a styling tool versus just a hairdryer. So let's start this. We are pretty dry. I still have, you know, some wet spots, but I wanted to show you how this oval attachment looks to dry it just a little bit more. But as you can tell, it has a lot of power for a little dryer. And then the other thing that I just absolutely love about both products, like the Hyper IQ and the Flexstyle, is that they cut your drying time like in half compared to a normal hair dryer. That was my absolute favorite part about the other Shark hair dryer. It literally cuts my drying time in half, and I can use this hair dryer in like wash and dry my hair easily in one sitting and not feel like it's taking ages. You know, I can literally get my hair all the way styled in about 20 minutes from wet to dry, which is insane. This attachment, you could obviously leave it like this if you want, but I really like to do this. So it's more like the Revlon one-step styler. That is one thing about the other hair dryer is the angle of it was a little bit harder to get this. I love the fact that this attachment has the bristles all the way around. As you can see, I've already used it. There's hair on it. And it has the two different types of bristles, which really smooths out the hair, and you get a really nice finish, and you can really curl under the ends because it has that oval stuff to it. It also makes your like face framing stuff really nice because it gives it a lot of body and volume. I've just worn my hair with this a lot recently, and I absolutely love it. So let me show you. Okay, so just compared to this side, the side is obviously a lot smoother already. It's not completely dry. It's like still a tiny bit damp, which is what I want for the stylers. You could do it with, you know, more wet hair like this, but it's a lot better if it's just like a little bit damp. And yeah, it just is a lot quicker. But you can do your styling on this side as well when it's more damp like this. Okay, if I was trying to be more precise, you know, and get like a really smooth finish, I would obviously section out my hair. But since I'm just trying to get like most of the waviness out of it before I actually use the stylers, then that's what I'm doing. So again, my hair is slightly damp, and that's when I'm gonna go in with the actual curling attachments. And the best part about these curling attachments is they're not really hot after you start using them. So it's really easy to change them in and out, and it literally just goes boop, and you can change them on really, really fast. So even if you wanted to alternate, it would be really easy to just take it on and off, in my opinion. In order to do this, I like to do the speed and the heat setting all the way up. And I just section my hair in half, and then I'll just take a smaller section, about an inch, like this, and I hold it like this. I have the left barrel here because this is my left side, and I like to go away from the face. So just think of it as left goes with your left arm, right goes with your right arm if you like it to curl away from your face. And then the only thing I don't love is I wish the power switch was like up here somewhere. It'd be a lot easier than if it was, you know, it's down here. It's pretty far away from where like my hand naturally goes. If it was here, my hand naturally goes in the center here, and I could just flip it on and off and keep it there. It'd be a lot easier. So that's one thing I don't love about the design. So you're gonna hold your hair like in the middle here, turn it on, and then it literally just wraps it around. And then slowly go up. And I'm gonna go cool shot for a little bit. You don't have to, but you can. I'm gonna turn off the air. I don't know if you could hear me. I was on the hair for maybe 10 seconds, then I did the cool shot for a little bit, and then you just literally let it down, and you have a curl like this. Isn't that so nice? I don't always do the curl shot. It depends how, you know, quick I wanna be. Because I've gotten good results with both. And just so you know, this is not a curl. This is going to leave you with more of like a blowout wavy look. So just set your expectations how they're gonna be. So same thing here. And that's so cool. So that one I didn't do the curl or the cool shot. See how nice of a curl it is? And then you just make your way throughout your whole head, and it's really nice and easy. Like it literally just curls it for you. You just hold it there and it goes boop. You could also put some sort of styling cream or something in your hair as well if you want it to hold better. That's an option. You can always spray it with hairspray afterwards, but like I said, it is going to be more of a very loose curl look and like blowout look. Okay, so I'm gonna just keep going on this, and you literally do this around your whole head, you guys. It's very straightforward, very easy, and I feel like the results look really great. So I'll come back and show you my results, but I literally just do sections like this all around my whole head. The left barrel again on the left side, the right barrel on the right side. Okay, you guys, here is the one side. Obviously, it looks really curly right now, but they relax a little bit. So the one thing I will say that I don't love about this is, I don't know if you can see it, like right here, can you see maybe it like leaves little bits, see how these are kind of like indented or whatever? It leaves little marks sometimes on my hair where those are indented. They're not like super noticeable, especially when you like, you know, curl it back on itself a little bit, but I just did want to be super transparent with you guys and say it does leave little marks occasionally on my hair. I don't know if it's because of the heat protectant or what it is, or if it's just because these are indented and it's wrapping it so tight it's showing on the hair. Do I think that's a big issue? Not really, but it's just being super nitpicky. That's one thing where I would be like, okay, maybe that's something they could fix in the future. That and the placement of the on-off button definitely needs a little bit of an upgrade. But other than that, I love the way my hair looks with it. I just think it looks so pretty and bouncy. Okay, so here is the other side when it's first done. Like I said, they'll fall naturally on their own. You can obviously put hairspray in it and everything, but I just kind of like to take my fingers through it. Okay, so I obviously highly recommend this. I've never tried the Dyson, but for like, this is $259 if you get it on Shark's website and do the pick 3. If you do the one where you get everything, I believe it's $279. So you can just get, you know, whatever you think is better for you. On Shark's website, they also usually have coupons. I think this might be excluded from them, but I'm not positive. And then when I ordered it, it said it was on pre-order and it was gonna arrive in like 4 weeks or something like that, or ships in 4 weeks. That did not happen to me. It shipped within a week and then got to me within another week. So I would say about 2 weeks or a little bit less from the time I ordered it, I got it. Do I think it would be here by Christmas? I don't know. It says it's not guaranteed to be here by Christmas, but I do think it is an amazing gift, or if it's something you want for yourself, I highly recommend it. So now the difference between the Hyper IQ and the Flexstyle, there's quite a few differences. If you want the curlers, obviously you have to get the Flexstyle, okay? If you want a hair dryer that's really good and you can do multiple styling things, I think you could potentially go with the other one because that one has been on sale more so recently. The one thing that I wish the other one had was a full oval brush. The other one, the Hyper IQ, only has about like this much of the brush and it's a little bit smaller, maybe like this, and then it's like one side. So you can still get a similar effect, but I love this one because I can really rotate it through and get the nice curl at the bottoms. I personally have everything I need with just this one, and I'm gonna be keeping this one and giving the other one to a family member because this is the one that I want to keep. The other one, seriously, is such an amazing hair dryer. If you want a hair dryer that'll get your hair dry way quicker, I would say go with that one. If you're someone who is a curly girl and you only wear your hair naturally curly and diffuse it, go with the other one because again, you can get it cheaper and get the diffuser attachment and it will literally change your life in the fact of like how quickly it dries your hair. I know it takes forever for us curly girls to dry our hair and this is absolutely amazing. I have thick hair and both of these hair dryers really cut down my drying time. Like I said, I can literally shower and style my hair start to finish within about a half hour. Depends what I'm doing. If I'm doing something like this, it's about 20 minutes. If I'm doing the curlers, maybe about 30 minutes because it just takes longer because you're sectioning every little piece out. But the results are absolutely beautiful. So I highly recommend this. I will link it down below for you guys. You can get it other places like Amazon and stuff like that, but it sells out really quickly. If you want it and you want to make sure you get it, you don't have to keep looking for notifications and everything like that, just go get it on the Shark's website. It is available. So highly recommend. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys in a video very soon. Bye guys.